Have you ever felt caught between a rock and a hard place? Well, that's pretty much where the United Kingdom finds itself right now, squeezed between its two biggest economic partners, the United States and China. It's a high-stakes balancing act that could define Britain's future for decades to come. For years, the UK has tried to play a smart game. On one hand, you have the special relationship with the US, a bond forged in history, culture, and massive trade deals. The US is the UK's single largest trading partner, and that's not something you just walk away from. But on the other hand, there's the undeniable economic powerhouse that is China. Over the past 20 years, the UK's trade with China has skyrocketed. We're talking about a jump from just over £10 billion to nearly £100 billion. Chinese investment has flowed into everything from British infrastructure to our universities. This strategy of embracing both giants was even dubbed the golden era of UK-China relations. The idea was simple: stay close to our American allies while reaping the huge economic benefits of working with a rapidly growing China. For a while, it worked. The UK positioned itself as a bridge between East and West. But lately, that bridge is starting to look a little shaky. The pressure is mounting, and it's coming straight from Washington. The US sees China not just as an economic competitor, but as a strategic rival. They've been very clear with their allies, including the UK. You're either with us or against us. This isn't just talk, we saw it play out with Huawei. The US warned that including Huawei in the UK's 5G network would be a major security risk, potentially compromising intelligence sharing between the two countries. After a lot of back and forth, the UK government eventually banned Huawei from its 5G network. It was a huge decision, and it showed just how much influence the US has. This puts British businesses in a really tough spot. Imagine you're a company that has spent years building relationships and supply chains in China. Now you're facing political uncertainty and the risk of sanctions. The car industry is a great example. British car brands like MG and Lotus are now owned by Chinese companies. What happens to them if the political winds shift dramatically? Then there's education. British universities rely heavily on tuition fees from Chinese students, which brings in billions each year. If those numbers drop, it could create a massive funding crisis for higher education. So what's the path forward? There's no easy answer. Some voices in the UK are calling for de-risking, not completely decoupling from China, but reducing dependency in critical sectors. This means finding alternative suppliers for things like semiconductors, batteries, and medical equipment. It's just about building more resilience into the UK economy so it's not so vulnerable to geopolitical shocks. Others argue that alienating China would be a huge economic mistake. They believe the UK should maintain its own independent foreign policy, engaging with China on issues like trade and climate change while still standing up for its values. They point out that for a post-Brexit global Britain to succeed, it can't afford to shut the door on the world's second-largest economy. Ultimately, the UK is navigating a new world order. The days of easily balancing relationships with competing superpowers might be over. The decisions made in London over the next few years will have a massive impact on everything from the price of your smartphone to the future of British industry. It's a complex geopolitical chess game, and the UK is right in the middle of the board. What do you think the UK should do? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the issues shaping our world.